What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Sabi dito ni Ron, sakto ka, boy. Katatapos lang ang Malacanang live awarding ni Carlos Yulo. I'm not aware na meron din Malacanang na awarding for Carlos Yulo. What happened? I don't think we can watch that, but we can probably take a look at it. Here you go. Team Philippines arrives here from GMA. Presidential medal. What does that signify? Kung may presidential medal. Philippine delegation arrived on a chartered Philippine Airlines flight PR-888. I wonder what airplane they flew in if it's PR-888. Isn't that something you can check out on like on like a website? I wonder what airplane since it's chartered. Presidential medal. PH Presidential Medal. Outstanding service to the president for gaining prestige for the country in an international event. Wait, ito yung mga pwede mong makuha ito yung mga reasons for getting a presidential medal of merit. I guess this is it, right? Mostly for Carlos Yulo. Gaining prestige for the country in an international event. Yo, what's up, Sugar Dad? Retiring cultural worker or artist after serving the government in an official or advisory capacity, or a foreign artist who has promoted Philippine culture. Yeah, okay, there you go. And this is the flight that they took, it seems. Required only. Nah, this is not it. Flight tracker. There you go. So, PR-8888. Wala. I just want to see what kind of airplane they took. If it's chartered, even chartered flights are supposed to appear here, right? What's a chartered flight anyway? What is a chartered flight? Scheduled and chartered. Charter, much different. Means the entire aircraft. And they can set the schedule whenever they want to. Okay. That's what the chartered flight is, in case you don't know. Kasi ako di ko rin alam. Oh, Airbus. Oh, there you go. Si Chris, andito. RPC9930. There you go. Ito siya. Right? Dubai. I suppose ito yung Dubai to Manila. So, they took an A321. And they chartered the entire airplane. So, it means, wow. Kanila yun. Coaches will get 500k each of just Carlos Yulo or lahat? Hey, Kara, welcome to the stream. What are civilian honors? Civilian honors. Ano yung civilian honors? Oh, this one. You mean like the one in the US, Sugar Dad? It's so weird calling you Sugar Dad. Meron ka bang ibang nickname? Talaga ba? Kasama yung girlfriend niya? Or are you trolling? Kasama rin yung girlfriend niya? I would think that's funny if true. Lahat ng coaches ng lahat ng athletes. SG, I think, is good. Pero nahihirapan lang ako i-pronounce yung S eh. So, baka pwedeng iba, Sugar... No, I don't know. Ibang palayaw, Sugar Dad. Imbis na Sugar Dad. Nice to see you, by the way, Chris. First time ko lang makita yung pangalan mo. Ano yun? Tatay de Asukal. ano ulit yung tawag dati ni na Paul sa mga sugar daddy? Hi BBG, welcome to stream. April Joy. Asukal de Papa, ayun. Para mahirap din. I wish I could do ADP. Kaso ang haba naman ng ADP. Okay sana ADP para nickname ni Sugar Dad eh. Yeah, we talked about that. And weren't you here last night, Ron? Sa presyo ng mga Beanie tickets. I think it largely stays the same. Beanie subreddit. Wala pa. Nothing. No new updates. Here you go. Actually, ticket selling updates. 12 hours ago. Max key takeaways. Max of 3 tickets. And for the members who joined before the cutoff, are you excited for the upcoming Grand Beanieverse concert on November 16 and 17 as an exclusive member? And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, to be a member of the Beanie website, 1.5 a year. SD, but I have such a hard time pronouncing S. Pwedeng D na lang, D. Tapos pag tinanong kung bakit D, sasabihin ko dad. D, right? D works, D. D as in the letter D for dad, not D as in dad, D. Is D good with you, Sugar Dad? D is okay. All right. Yeah. So ito yung updates, right? VIP treatment with early access to your tickets. That's 1 day, August 30. Honestly, I think this is good, right? Because this prevents people from competing with bots. Di ba? Kasi ang problema kapag general ticket sale, and if I'm not mistaken, this is probably gonna be done through Ticketnet. Ticketnet, right? Isn't ano ang Araneta? Ticketnet sila, di ba? Not SM Tickets, of course. So, if this is gonna be done through Ticketnet, most of the time, kalaban mo dyan mga bots. And you have no competition when it comes to bots. So having this is actually a very nice privilege. Although you are spending 1.5 a year, right? You're spending 1.5 a year. That's about 100 or so a month. That's not so bad if you want to support Beanie, and 2, you're a fan of Beanie. So, and then you get this kind of privilege. The tickets seem to be the same, right? Ito rin yung presyo ng Beanie tickets ng isang araw. So whether or not you're a member, you will be buying those tickets at the same price. Wait, let's see if we can find the... Asan na? Yun. 11.95. Never mind. Beanieverse tickets. Just Google it here. There you go. Oh, it's been removed. Wait, pero feeling ko yung photo buhay pa. Yan, buhay pa. So, tickets seem to be same priced. 11, 195, 9499, 7364. Yeah, everything's the same, right? So, I think scalpers who are members, if yun yung hanap buhay mo, you're a scalper, first of all, please find something else to do. That's not a nice thing. Scalpers are the bane of every concert goer. Whatever though, right? At least they only get 3 tickets per person. And they would have had to spend 1.5 to get those 3 tickets. I don't know if that's a good thing. But at least if you're a legitimate member, you have a fair fighting chance of getting your own tickets. Exclusive membership ID, up to 3 tickets maximum. Only exclusive members who join before the cutoff on August 29. Oh, wow. Wow, so they're also, this is wise. Talino to ah. Na Beanie is a, where are you from? Beanie is a local artist. What's up, Garfield? Hi Marvin. Hey Steffi, welcome to the stream. This is pretty smart, honestly. So I want to zoom this one in for you in case di nyo nababasa. This is clever, chat, because they're actually giving it to members. So exclusive membership sale will be until August 30, right? They're selling the tickets. They're and to buy these tickets pre-sale, technically, you have to be a member of the website. To be a member of the website, 1.5 per ticket. 1.5 for a year. This is clever for me from a sales perspective, because whether or not naman magkaroon ng members exclusive ticket sales, mauubos yung tickets. So might as well squeeze even more from the fandom by forcing them to become members up until the day before the deadline of ticket sales for members, which is August 29. Galing, diba? I mean, you gotta hand it to them. This will definitely make people sign up for a membership. 1 year of a membership. Tingnan natin. Beanie website. Just to be clear, magkano ang Beanie website? Beanie.abstbn, is this it? How much to be a member? Exclusive membership. There you go. See? I wonder how much clicks they're getting already. 1.5 per year. And so, bebentahan nila na sasabihin nila na up until August 29, pwede ka bumili, pwede ka maging member, and you'll have access to the pre-selling ticket date. Pretty cool. Diba? Members who join after this cutoff will not be eligible for the early ticket selling. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Kasi, tama ba intindi ko? August 30? Yeah. August 30 ang bilihan. Hanggang August 29 pwede ka mag-member. Oh man, ang galing. I mean, again, from last night's stream, mabebenta yung Beanie tickets. Short term, very, very good money-wise. Medium term, long term, we don't know. One thing is for sure, they can't at any cost mess up the actual show. Because when that happens, so many people will be irate. Kasi pigang-piga na yung pera ng fan base nila. Not complaining, not saying tickets should be cheaper. You know, they did their research. But to have this as well, that's pretty intense, man. It's literally low-key telling people, uy, mag-sign up na kayo. 1.5 lang, 1 year. Tapos makakakuha kayo ng tickets. Galing. Yeah, galing. It's definitely call for urgency. Sup, Clebin? Okay, ito. There you go. People commenting. Cut off. Members who joined before August 29, 7 p.m. are eligible. Meaning, if nagpa-member ka ng 7:01 p.m. the same day, August 29, hindi ka na pwede sa pre-sale sa Ticketnet website. I don't understand. I wonder why I make a clarification. Things seemed clear, at least from what I've read. We might need a grand Beanieverse FAQs thread. Wala ako na-receive na email. What time ticket selling? And limited lang by... And this one too, right? Last night, a lot of us got a little bewildered nung nabasa natin yung soundcheck add-on. Ginawang top up yung soundcheck. Yeah, I wish. I mean, yun na nga. So now the stakes are extra high because mahal na nga yung tickets and there are so many ways to upsell sales. Dami na nilang ways. Ang dami na. I mean, imagine becoming a member That's 1.5 already. Let's say wala kang interest. Let's say wala kang interest maging member nung wala kang interest maging member nung Beanie website. Gusto mo lang manood ng concert. But because you want to watch the concert, now you're out 1.5. All right, minimum. And then it quickly adds up. And then you want to do the sound check access, right? Which is only available for patron or VIP standing. Patron at the very least is 7364 plus 1.5. Sorry, 7364 plus the sound check plus the early access to the tickets. 10K minimum ang ilalabas mo to get that entire thing, whereas you would have only spent 7K if you just bought the tickets outright. And then there's merch and so many ways, right, to upsell. And they've done it really, really well. I don't know kung may patterns silang sinusundan. I don't know if there are people that I don't know if there's a model that they're following or this is already a working thing. A lot of people are saying na yes, may sinusundan naman silang pattern, but the prices seem off. Look at everybody replying. Again, this is a Beanie subreddit, so chances are yung mga naandito are fans, right? Nobody here actually talking about what we as casual fans, or rather people from the neutral sidelines, are seeing. Na this is a way to upsell and squeeze more out of their fandom. See? Look at that. Nobody commenting anything about it. Everybody just, wanting to be a member. Diba? Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I agree with you, SG. I completely agree with you, SG. Na sana na consider yung audience, because again, I think a lot of their audiences are young female fans, right? Somewhere maybe between in their mid-teens to like they're probably the 18 to 24 demographic, right? Isn't there like an 18 to 24 demographic? It's probably that. And so you have a good mix of kids outright just, earning through their allowance, fresh grads, and people who just landed their first job. So for these ticket prices to be there, yeah, mahal yung tickets for sure. But again, it's only a matter of time before we see what effects these have sa fan base nila. It's not gonna get any cheaper from here. Oh, 7 years old ang minimum to attend? That's part of the rules? Yeah, may auto-renewal nga ba? I feel like it, right? It's one of those things. Let's see, we can't. You have to sign in. Pero yeah, mukhang auto-renew to. Speaking of memberships, chat, how about we move our member goal? Last night na udlot, nag-gift ng 5 memberships si Palaboy-Laboy. But what ended up happening was nag-bug yung YouTube. And so instead of 75 going to 80, we ended up with 75 going to 77. So memberships, since we're on that topic already, if you want to support the stream, you can support the stream in 3 tiers. Let me flash it for you. Kasi nakapin siya sa top comment, so it's easy for me to do that over here. So over here, you can choose 3 ways to support the channel at 3 different price points. Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3. Choose whichever one you want, whichever one you feel comfortable with. Any membership tier will be a very very great support para sa stream so that we can keep doing this. So far, wala. I think they would have announced that as early as now kung may redeeming factor yung prices. It's, if anything, the charity is probably ABS-CBN because they kind of need some of those funds right now. During Taylor Swift concert, may mga bata. So baka makonsider yung batang audience. Let's see. I really don't know kung magkakaroon ng mga Taylor Swift... kung magkakaroon ng mga bata. I don't think may FAQs pa. Like the person here in the thread mentioned na dapat magkaroon ng FAQs for this. Bakit Steffi? What's this? Sponsorship price packages. What's up, Paolo? Tonight's stream is gonna be laid back, by the way, everybody. We're gonna be looking at the best guides of the internet. I mentioned it last night bago matapos yung stream that we are going to be checking out these really, really unique diagrams that I came across months ago and ngayon ko lang naisip na explore natin together. The link is in the bio, or the link is in the caption. Basically, it's the subreddit Cool Guides. But before any of that, let's take a peep at what's poppin' in the Philippines subreddit. Kasi kagabi nabasa ko yung Vic Soto. Chat, sino yung Soto ng Pasig? Yeah, Vico Soto. What's up, Mock? What's up, Paolo? Vico Soto last night was, at least yesterday, was trending. Nabalitaan nyo ba yun? Yung kay Vico Soto? That was actually pretty funny. And very, very clever yung ginawa ni Vico Soto. What's this? Anong nangyari sa Kumi at isa-isa silang nagsasara? Last post sa Facebook nila, July pa. Anybody here a fan of Kumi? I've tried it once. I've tried Kumi once and that was it. I thought it was a little expensive. But it tasted good. Parang high quality naman yung dating niya sa akin. What's up, Gab? Hi, user170. Anybody here? Okay, fine. You don't have to be a fan. Sino dito nakapag-try na ng Kumi? Press 1. Nakapag-try na. Ang nagsarado na alam ko yung sa Vertis at saka yung sa White Plains. So Mock is a fan. Aren't they like yogurt-based food? Ayan, nakalagay na nga dito sa baba, yogurt. Yeah, so I would say high quality. Even the flavors are pretty good. It's just that it's outside what it's above and beyond what I'm willing to part with pagdating sa kung magkano siya. Let's see what people here have to say. So we have a fan from Mock. Nagsara yung sa cash and carry and yung sa SM dito sa amin sa Bulacan. Zeus is a fan. Is it the first though? Is it the first kind, like a yogurt drink? I feel like because madalas ice cream to, di ba? Ngayon ano na siya? Ngayon iniinom na. I don't know though, because when you think about it, isn't Yao Yao in the same price range? You know, the yogurt ice cream? Yao Yao, same price range. Except, of course, ito ice cream. Maybe they were never able to get the same hype Yao Yao had as, much as they wanted to. Same marketing, same style, same tier, I think. Let's see what people here have to say. Of course, this is Reddit. So, ito yung top comment. Di na sila kumikita. their product quality actually went down. I remember before when they first opened, fresh fruits yung ginagamit nila. Pero when they branched out, powderized na yung ingredients or flavors. Is this true? Anybody here can vouch for this? Wala na rin masyado bumibili because of this. Moreover, sobrang daming nawala sa menu nila. I was a really big fan of Kumi before, pero when it downgraded, nag-stop na rin ako. When did Kumi launch in the Philippines anyway? Maybe we can check out their Facebook. Kailan ba nag-open to? Shouldn't it say here? 2019. October 9, 2019 ang Kumi. So maybe natamaan sila ng pandemic? Never really got their footing? Kumi is a big brand, right? Account suspended. Visum Ventures. Ano yung Visum Ventures? Where's Kumi from anyway? Visum Ventures. There you go. Account suspended. What's this? There you go. They have a LinkedIn here. Oh wow, it's a Metro Manila brand. Visum Ventures aims to give people multi-sensory experiences. Wait, zoom ko to para sa inyo. Through new food and beverage trends from all over the world. Visum Ventures is a pioneering food and beverage retail group with experienced professionals from different F&Bs and FMCG companies in the field of marketing, etc., etc. 9 months ago, they posted they're hiring. They own Elephant House. Isn't Elephant House ulit? Di ba coffee to? Or nah? There you go. So they're like a food group, right? There you go. This is what they own. Zoom natin. They have Kumi, Pamana, Oh My Greek, Meraki, Number 1 Malatang, Zig, Salt and Ice, Chocolateria. Hey, I like this one. I love this brand. The Black Bean, T2, and Lindra. Yeah, Elephant Grounds yata yung iniisip ko. So, yeah, ito yung brand ng Visum or Visum Ventures. I really don't know how to pronounce it. And Kumi is the main topic that we're talking about right now. Everybody concerned, ano nangyari sa Kumi? When can I start? You start today. I think too expensive. Tsaka parang sobrang aggressive ng expansion. Yeah, I thought this one too. Very aggressive in expansion. They suddenly appeared out of nowhere. In the same way, you know who's aggressively expanding right now? They're being tried to be slowed down. Clearly, right? By their ops. You know what? Just a few months ago, we were talking about them. Now they're everywhere. Can you guess which brand is sprouting out everywhere? Not Pickup Coffee. Pickup Coffee, you know, I feel like Pickup Coffee has already peaked. They're just, you know, sustaining their expansion. But they peaked when they got their 3 billion valuation like a couple of years ago. Nah, I'm not related. I'm related to her. Tita ko siya. Okay, eto. Remember just a few months ago, nung nasa La Union tayo, we were talking about Dali. Them being a convenience store that's found a lot in the north. Now they're everywhere. There's one near my place. There's another one along Ali Ortiz place. And I feel like what they're doing totally makes sense because they're filling the void that was left by Family Mart and Mini Stop. I'm not mad because I like competition, especially when it comes to price gouging ng mga convenience stores kung saan ang bottled water umaabot ng 20 plus. Hey, chat, pumasok na si birthday boy. Chat, can we greet Francis a happy birthday? Feeling ko yung expansion nila hindi naman madali. Kung hindi, baka madali sila. They accept credit cards and GCash now? Yeah. What? This is insane. And yeah, so as you could imagine, because they have brands that look exactly like the IP of other brands, they are being criticized for it. And look at that, right? And I think they're trying to use breach of IP to slow down their expansion. At least yung mga kalaban nila. ADB invests $15 million. What's this? Asian Development Bank is investing $15 million to support the expansion of Swiss hard discount. What? Dali is a Swiss brand? No. Supermarket type invented in Germany. Wow. Let's go! Chad! Let's go! Ang ating birthday boy! Nagpa-blow out! Puns yung brand nila, puns din theme ng stream. Okay, fine. That makes sense, D. By the way, chat, we are now referring to Sugar Dad as D. Okay? Because it's weird every time we say Sugar Dad. It's hard to say SD. So we're calling Sugar Dad D from now on. Moving forward. Para hindi weird. So, Dali apparently is Germany. German brand? Bakit nakalagay dito Swiss? Oh, because their discount store, their headquarters is at Switzerland. Huh? 4 years old lang ang Dali? No. Okay, what's happening? Why are they all focused in the Philippines? Look. Can you see this, chat? As of 2024, Dali has at least 630 stores in the Philippines, all located in Luzon. So they are... What's happening? They're a German brand with headquarters in Switzerland, pero lahat ng stores nila nasa Philippines? What's happening? Dali Discount, doing business as Dali Everyday Grocery or simply Dali, is a Swiss international hard discount retail chain with a primary focus on Southeast Asia, particularly the Philippines. Its Singapore-based subsidiary operates a local subsidiary known as Hard Discount Philippines, which is headquartered in Cavite. It is organized as an Aktiengesellschaft, a German word that is roughly equivalent to a joint stock company, and is headquartered in Zug, Switzerland. As of 2024, Dali has at least 630 stores in the Philippines, all located in Luzon. What the Oh! Okay. What's up, Faye? Gulat ako doon. Chat, Faye's in the building. Faye, birthday ngayon ni Francis. And I'm very sure that you know na Paps, Francis, very, very close. So it's nice that you're here tonight, Faye. Ayan, nag-hi tuloy kay Paps. Faye, kagabi lang pinag-uusapan namin, napag-usapan si Paps sa voice call. I think there was a joke made and we all knew for a fact that kung si Paps lang nasa voice call din, hindi niya titigilan yung joke, yung taong gumawa ng joke na yun. So yeah, missing Paps every day. Yeah, so Dali. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird na ang Dali. Oh, and Faye, this light we'll keep it blue for as long as possible. Dahil ayon sa best friend, ayon kay Mond, isa sa mga friends ni Paps, dark blue, yellow, and black ang favorite colors ni Paps. So itong ilaw na to sa likod, yan na yung pinaka-dark blue na kaya kong gawin. For all of you who don't know, mga kakapasok lang, just a quick note before we continue talking about what we were talking about, which was Kumi. From Kumi napunta tayong Dali. Paps was a Benny fam. Paps used to watch the stream a lot, and Paps passed away not too long ago, not more than a month ago. Paps, unexpectedly passed, and so now Paps is in the stream through his partner Faye, who's using Paps' account. So very well loved si Paps para sa mga unbeknownst or hindi nakakaalam why we're seemingly celebrating or why everybody is saying hi to Paps in such an enthusiastic way. Idiot 1 here, idiot 2 here, idiot 3. Yung mga idiots. Bunso ng Benny fam, Bobby. How are you, Faye? Kumi had cakes? Okay, balik tayo sa Kumi. And this is really weird. I want to read more about this because this screams business case or business case study, right? A Swiss-based brand focusing on hard discount retail chains with an office with their headquarters in Singapore, with a Southeast Asian office in Switzerland, Singapore, and Cavite. Lahat ng mga retail chains nila nasa Pilipinas. And if you look here, they're actually foreigners. So what's in the Philippines that they saw, right? What? Si Yorkie nasa Pinas na. Sila mamaya ng 4 a.m. hinatid si Tita AIDS. Babantay na lang OJ, matid niya sana yung mga gift niya sa inyo. Bobby is doing well. Every time he cries pag gutom, manang-mana sa daddy niya. Umiiyak din ba? Si Pops din umiiyak pag That's funny to imagine. Si 30 pag gutom, di mo makausap ng maayos. Aw, man. All love, Faye. Marvin saying that Dali's business model is very strategic. Yun na nga, pero bakit Philippines? Right? Like, if you peep into the white paper, if there is such a thing, or if you look into Dali's reasoning, I'm sure they have like a business outline or whatever you call it sa mission vision nila. Bakit Pilipinas? And they didn't just, sample in the Philippines. Na parang, okay, let's try maybe like 20 stores. Nah, they went hardcore. They opened 630 stores in the Philippines. It's not like they did, Southeast Asia tayo mag-focus. Simulan natin sa Pilipinas. Let's do 20 and then maybe we can do 20 again in Indonesia, 20 again in Thailand, and then another 20 in Malaysia. Maybe 10 in Singapore. Nope. They opened hundreds in the Philippines, which kind of makes me think that there's something fishy going on here, right? Why go that hard? Just think about it for a sec, chat. Put our tinfoil caps on, tinfoil hats on. Swiss banks, Swiss bank accounts, Philippines. You see the connection I'm trying to make. Okay, if for those who don't get it, feeling ko ano to, isang malaking hugasan na isang malaking labahan na business Pwede, di ba? You know, tinfoil hats on. Oh! Nagpaalam kasi si Yorkie is send. Actually, nabanggit nga yun. Si Mond taga New York, 'di ba? Mond Zubiri taga New York. Si Mond din ba si Yorkie? Same person ba si Mond at si Yorkie? So, sabi nga nabanggit yan ni Mond na ibibigay niya raw yung link or magpapaalam siya sa tito kung pwede raw kunin yung link para sa eulogy. Wish we could have been there for sure. Yeah, it's oh, okay. Yorkie is Mond. Yorkie na tawag ni 30 magmula nung mag-migrate siya sa New York. Eh, that's a funny name. Yorkie kasi New York. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Okay. PH as a test market before expanding to other countries sounds good, right? But it kind of sounds iffy that they opened 630 stores on a test market. That don't make sense. Or maybe I'm just far removed sa business practices ng pagbubukas ng convenience store chains. But 630 stores to test the market, that doesn't sound like a test. That sounds like a full-blown execution. Right? Maybe 100 would still make sense, but everything in Luzon as well, 630? Open naman Discord, Faye. Baka pwede siya join sa Benifam Discord. Yeah, that's an option for Mond, Faye. And even for you, if, you know, if in some way, I mean, my private group chat na yata sina Paps at sina Bok and OJ eh. Pero in any case, if for whatever reason gusto nyong sumali sa server natin sa Benifam, that's completely 100% of course okay too. Hi kababalaghan, welcome to the stream. Umuulan ba sa inyo, chat? Biglang bumuhos yung ulan dito. All right. I want to read this, but maybe I'll read it offline. Pretty interesting, chat. Whatever this one is, the business model. What's hard discount retailing anyway? Because we keep seeing this, right? Hard discount retail chains. So what is hard discount? Discount store or discounter offers a retail format in which products are sold at prices that are in principle lower than an actual or supposed full retail price. Discounters, like a dollar store? Like a dollar general, yung ganun? Yeah, there you go. Dollar stores, 5 and dimes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Gets. I get it now. So first ever hard discount store sa Philippines. To pioneer hard discount retailing in the country with a focus on underprivileged communities. Well, you're right there, Emil. Na yun yung target nila. And so Philippines makes perfect sense. But still, I don't get why they have to open 600 stores. I get it. I'm not saying that they didn't hit the mark as us being their case study or dito nila ite-test or dito sila magla-launch. But 600 stores? That's nuts, man. That's a lot. So I'm curious to know what they're thinking. Ano yung strategy nila? Got you, Paps. Got you, Faye. Thank you so much for dropping by. Bok, happy birthday to you. Dumaan si Paps sa stream. Sa birthday mo pa. Ask your best friend, ChatGPT, what a hard discount store concept is. Uy! Uy! Wow, may nagpadala dito ng Dash. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Chat, we're also campaigning here in Kumu. So apart from memberships here on YouTube to support the stream, pwede rin kayo magbagsak ng VGs dito sa Kumu. Yeah. Akala ko in a way nagsabi si Faye na dadaan siya sa stream. Kasi if I'm not mistaken, Faye and OJ are in contact a lot. So complete surprise pala. Happy birthday, Paps. Happy birthday, Paps. Happy birthday, Bok. Thank you, Feather Diva. I really, really appreciate it. Meron na tayong unang pabuena mano. Una na nga, buena mano pa. Okay, so let's go back to what we originally talked about. Let's go back to Kumi. Naalala ko, nasa podium lang sila. Patok na patok sila nun kasi naman tama naman yung target market nila sa mall. Tapos biglang nagsusulputan sa iba't ibang lugar na hindi tugma sa market segment ng product nila. Kaya yun, siguro sinasara nila yung mga hindi kumikita. Hi, knew someone from SM. Wow, insider. Kumi is in huge debt kaya nagsara sila and sabay-sabay sa lahat ng SM. Notice nyo walang demolition agad din nangyari while nag-close sila and no proper egress. Oo nga, no? Like, they just, disappeared in silence. Wala nga proper egress. Yeah. Not the biggest fan. Maybe just me, pero if I'm gonna consume yogurt, I'd rather eat it than drink it. Which is why mas patok BLK 513. Is that how you say it? Never pa ako nakakain dito, chat. Is it BLK or Black 513 and Yao Yao? If I'm gonna have a drink, dessert, milk tea, and coffee are better choices. Plus, medyo mahal si Kumi for the amount of product. Okay. Okay, what's this? Senator Cheese turns to his PR manager to gaslight critics over holiday controversy. Not gonna lie, this is a very catchy way to title the thread. So, PR manager, Hart, to gaslight critics over holiday controversy. Very, very hard take. Last night, we talked about this in length as well. We talked about how there are a lot of problems with Cheese focusing on reducing the number of holidays that we have. Cheese seemingly with good intentions pero missing the mark. Ito yun. Let's go! Let's go, Irving Jacob! Na hindi si Sir Irving. Thank you so much, Irving Jacob chat. I love it. Time rush dash sprint. I don't have the original video, but apparently Hart with Cheese went live on Instagram and TikTok to gaslight her followers and say na fake news daw ang babawasan ang holidays. Biglang nagtago si Cheese sa PR manager niya. Malinaw naman ang sabi niya, they're looking to consolidate holidays and masyado na maraming holidays. Biglang they had to reconstruct their message because he's getting a lot of hate, tapos pinagbumuka pa tayong tanga. Hindi productivity ang issue na ina-address niyan. Big companies are paying more to have their employees work on holidays kaya gusto nilang bawasan yung mga double pay. Tigilan na sana ang pagboto sa mga trapong to. Malinaw naman na mga multi-million companies lang ang pinagsisilbihan nila. Hot take. And then here you go, as natural as it could seem, go live on Instagram to address your critics. Mahirap makaunawa ang mga ganitong mga tao na hindi nakaranas mag-ipon ng leave para makapagpahinga man lang. Mahirap talaga kapag konting feedback, butthurt ka agad ang politiko. This is an odd take. Heart statement didn't save cheese. Instead, it had the effect of cheese ruining Heart's image. She could have STFU'd. Instead, napagsinungaling pa siya ng asawa niya, tapos tayo pa ang pinagmukhang tanga. Girl, kung nagagaslight ka ng asawa mong uugod-ugod, wag mo kami idamay. Yeah. Not a lot of positive things coming out from this issue. This is nice. Some good vibes for now. Our Olympic medalists, chat. Can you imagine? This drought though. Right? And then all of a sudden, meron tayong mga world-class athletes sprouting in the middle of nowhere. Pa-isa-isa. We got 3 in the 30s. Which, by the way, if you realize, sports 100 years ago is completely different from the sports today. Sobrang layo na ng naratnan natin. In terms of sports technology, medicine, nutrition, sobrang layo na. We've come a long way. I saw this documentary the other day. Not really a documentary, I'm lying. More like a TikTok video that looked like a documentary. So I think they measured the fastest runner in the 100-meter sprint 100 years ago versus the fastest runner in the last Olympics, si Noah Lyles. And I think with the amount of progress that we've made in terms of sports technology, the stuff that the athletes wear, sobrang layo na nang nadatnan natin. I think the difference was about almost an entire second or more, which in a 100-meter sprint, 1 second difference means everything. Sobrang laki ng 1 second. And then even the pole vault, this is pretty interesting. World records pole vault. Check this out. Literally, well, this is 1849, so that's without a doubt really low. I mean, just look at how 6.25 yung world record ngayon, di ba? So, more than 100 years ago, 3.15. So, let's just go fast forward tayo, 1924. In 1924, chat, 4.21 meters ang world record. Right? 4.21. Now, fast forward to 2024, we're almost 2 meters higher. Just 100 years ago. Even you don't even have to go that far. Go to the 80s, chat. 6 meters. We've advanced 20 plus meters in a matter of 30 years. So grabe yung sports technology. And I guess it's nice to see it's nice to see our athletes progressing and being more recognized at the world stage with a lot of support, good, solid fan base as well. Is Michael Phelps no longer the most decorated Olympian? Is that for real? Hindi na siya yung pinakamaraming medals? Or you mean yung mga swimming records ni Michael Phelps as in yung bilis niya, ganun? Apart from Tavis Phelps, who else? Sino pang maraming medals dyan bukod kay Tavis Phelps? Um, oh, speed records, right? Because yeah, most decorated Olympian pa rin siya. Yeah, and I think it's because even with swimming, I read this Reddit thread once. I think it's one of those no stupid questions subreddits. Tinanong yata sa isang subreddit, bakit pagdating sa swimming, records seem to be smashed almost records don't seem to last long enough, and that they're being smashed almost every Olympics. Whereas when it comes to track events, running, we have Usain Bolt's record holding up since 2012. Pero yung mga records ni Michael Phelps, tulad ng sabi ni Ron, na nabubura na yung mga speed records niya. And I think a lot of it has to do with how we're essentially at the pinnacle of sprinting technologies, whereas swimming, ang dami pa nating natututunan every year. Like there's so many things that can be improved when it comes to the sport of swimming every year, and that's why records are still being smashed left and right. For sure. I mean going back, one of the things that they've discovered with swimming is now they're 3D mapping. They are literally 3D mapping the strokes of the swimmers in the pool, which is a technology that wasn't available maybe going back as far if it was available, it's not as sophisticated as it is now just 10 years ago. Right? So, is it still called aerodynamics kapag sa swim? Hydrodynamics? I don't know. Pero yun, nagagawa na nila. I think even swimwear continues to evolve. Galing. Kumbaga nag-peak na yung sprinting. Yung improvements are just incremental pagdating sa science and research. Swimming, still so much to learn. I think one of their complaints actually this year was mababaw yata masyado yung pools. I think, please fact check me on this one, but the Olympic pools where the races are being done, the swimming races are being done, is a lot shallower than what Olympic pools in the last couple of Olympics have been. And because it's shallower, yung ripple effect, kapag nag-stroke ka, di ba? Nag-stroke kang ganyan, and then you pull against the water, naturally, yung ripple effect niyan goes under, right? I don't know where it goes, but partially, pupunta siya sa baba. And because masyado raw mababaw yung swimming pool ng Olympics na to, nagba-bounce daw yung ripple na yon at bumabalik sa surface too soon, that it slows down the competitors. Now, initially, that was the complaint. But I don't know now that there was a record that was broken. Multiple records that were broken. So, or maybe I have it twisted. Maybe because it's shallower, it's helping the swimmers more. But yeah, there was an entire debate and discussion sa pagkamababaw ng pool this Olympics versus the past couple of Olympics. Ayun, a slow pool. There you go. Kasi masyadong mababaw. But yun na nga a record was broken, right? Isn't there like a female Olympic athlete who broke like the Olympic record? As in yung sa sobrang galing niya, she was literally one body length away from second place. Come to think of it, I think we can excel at swimming compared to other sports sa medyo disadvantage ang physicality natin. I don't know about that one. I think height plays a very huge role in swimming. Limb length and the height. Even the amount of force you can push against the water and the pool, I think very advantageous ang height dun. And of course, if height is concerned, or when height is the concern, we're not very good at that. I think we'll do well, Shark Tooth. We will do well in whatever sport has weight categories, or at least you have a chance of doing well with sports that are differentiated or tiered by weight, like weightlifting. Of course, in sports where, and boxing, in sports where being smaller is an advantage, like in gymnastics, obviously, there's a good chance in there as well. Yeah, wingspan definitely is something. I mean, a bigger stroke from a longer arm will definitely propel you further, faster, with less effort than multiple strokes from a shorter arm. That's true. Good program, and I think we need to incentivize our athletes as well, in much better ways, right? Masyado maraming heartbreaking stories na may Olympic athlete. I mean, don't believe the internet all the time. Pero may Reddit thread tayong pinuntahan. The other day, we read it here on the stream. An Olympic athlete going to a doctor and essentially saying na wala silang medical support. Olympic athlete na yun, ha? So you got to incentivize the athletes so that, I mean, not just financially, but ensure their health, because their body is everything. And so if they know that their bodies are insured and well taken care of, they're incentivized in that way as well. Paring Ray, welcome to the stream. By the way, Papa P, welcome. Parang matagal ka nang hindi nakakapasok sa stream. So it's nice to see you today, Papa P. Hi, Mo Baby. Welcome to the stream. Is D still here? Tumimip gila si D. Okay, so going back. Ang ganda tingnan nito. I mean, honestly, it kind of looks lame when you compare it to like the bigger nations. But I can't help but be proud na ito yung itsura ng ano natin, ng progression natin. Diba? Really, really cool. I mean, look at this. It's a 20-year drought between Onyok Velasco and Heidelin. Ano ibig sabihin dito? Can you expound on that, Bronzy? Focus sila saan? Philippines is on top of all ASEAN countries? No way! ASEAN Olympic medal count. Boom, let's see. I wanna be a Pinoy pride. Gusto ko ng Pinoy pride. Boom, baby! Look at that! Pinoy pride, chat! Pinoy pride! Can I see W Philippines in the chat? W Philippines. W Philippines. Naalagaan yung mental health. Oh, that's a good one, Bronzy. Something I didn't see coming. Na one thing in common kung bakit raw nag-succeed si Heidelin at si Carlos is because they also have very good sports psychologists. Naalagaan yung mental health nila. Nice. And si Heidelin daw yung nagsabi nun. I mean, I think that's low-key. Some of the things na hindi natin masyadong binibigyang pansin. You know, apart from physical health, there's also mental health that is equally important. Di ako big fan ng fat burner, Omel. Omel here in the stream is asking, ano magandang pre-workout drink with fat burner for CrossFit? Hindi ako fan ng fat burners, if only because fat burners don't really work. Fat burners mostly contain an appetite suppressant para wala kang gana-gaano kumain. And if you really want to look at it that way, it just means you're eating less calories and so papayat ka. So there's no fat burning effect that's really happening. If I were you, stick to the basics. Dun ka sa mga pre-workout na makakatulong sa'yo because pre-workouts lang talaga yung meron sa drink na yun. And I will suggest my favorite one. Eto siya. From Whale, baby. And I'll have you know, Omel, kung ginamit mo yung discount code ng Benifam, makakakuha ka ng 5% off. O, diba? Saan ka pa? 5% off on any order. Even if you get like a bundle, chat. Like, even if you stack all these bundles, stackable yung Benifam discount code. Oh, let's go. Si Paolo nagparinig dito sa Kumu. Thank you for the time, Paolo. Oh, thank you, Bronzy. Hope to see you next time. I love the aesthetics of your TikTok daw. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Benifam. Yan, ganyan yung spelling. On checkout, Benifam. And I think the discount is large enough para lang ma-waive yung delivery charge mo. Kasi ang alam ko 150 yata ang delivery charge. If Metro Manila, next day delivery. Same day delivery if you order before 12. And then I think out of Metro Manila, I don't know how long, 2-3 days yata. Yeah, got you, Omel. Naglalag lang. By the way, Paolo, if gusto mo mag-load ng coins, dun tayo sa GTS natin. Wag sa website or wag sa app para mas maraming makuha value for coins. Thank you, Paolo. Okay, going back. Kind of shocking for Singapore to not have more medals, or maybe di na nila masyado focus ang Olympics. Normally Singapore does well in these things. They don't even have a gold. Lakas maka-flex no? Kasi porket may gold na tayo. But yeah, Singapore normally does well. This is nice. Oh, that's neat, Ron. Good to know na may ganyan na nangyayari. Hi, Jessie. I tried EvoGen before. What I like about Whale's pre-workout is yung ingredients nila. I think they only have 4 or 5 ingredients. And literally, all of those are just meant for you to perform. No fillers, no nonsense. Diretso ang purpose ng pre-workout nila. Oh, protein ko? Whale. Tinatanong lang ni Omel kung ano yung whey protein ko. It's whey. Alright, over here. Same thing, Benifam on checkout, whale.co. Just so you know, just so I keep saying this, and so Benifam probably already knows, pero just so you know how reputable the Whale brand is, yung whey na ginagamit nila is likely the same whey that your favorite top tier international brands use. The only difference being, hindi sila nagsisinungaling kung gaano karaming whey yung nilalagay nila doon. So same whey. Top of mind, you have your Optimum Nutrition. You have your ano yung sikat na protein bar? What's that protein bar again? There's this very famous protein bar. Quest. So Quest, Nitrotech, a lot of them, they source their whey protein from essentially 1 or 2 or 3 suppliers sa buong mundo. Same lang ang supplier ng whale. Except, mas puro yung whey nila kasi hindi sila nagsisinungaling kung gaano karaming whey yung ginagamit nila sa mga packs nila. They have more to lose. They're a local brand. So, if they lie, they can, and they're caught lying, mas lagot sila compared to international brands who, very so often lie about the protein content and get away with it still kasi sobrang yaman na nila. These are all just different flavors. My favorites are Mocha Java. I like salted chocolate. I like brown boba. To be honest, I'm not a fan of fruity flavors, so I stay away from double berry. Melon milk, my friends like, but I feel like it's not as versatile as a coffee-flavored protein drink or a chocolate-flavored protein drink na pwede mong ihalo sa kung ano-ano. Like, for example, you could even mix your chocolate whey with milk tea. And now you have milk tea that's sweet, even if it's 0% sugar, tas may protein pa. Yeah, so I also don't really like fruity stuff, but ube, strawberry, kind of already good. So yeah, Omel, check out whale.co. Benifam on checkout. Even with this one, yung mga 5-pound bags nila, pwede mo gamitin yung Benifam discount code dyan. Huge deal. Alright, going back, usapang Olympics. Vietnam was the shock, sabi ni Manny. No medal, they dominated the last 2 SEA Games. I mean, I guess what surprises me about Singapore is they have the facilities for it, right? They have the machinery to produce elite athletes, more so than the Philippines can. And so to see them underperforming sa Olympics is a shock on its own. What did I sniff before lifting? Smelling salts. Basically, it's you know you see some Olympic athletes, si mga weightlifters, may sinisinghot sila bago magbuhat. Completely legal, completely safe. Yun din yung in-inhale ko. They don't have the population for it. That makes sense, right? Sige ba, Omel? I got you, dude. I got you. A lot of sports events in the SEA Games are not Olympic events. Is that for real? No way. May breakdancing ba tayo sa SEA Games? What are the SEA Games? Okay. Wait, do we have a list of the games? There, the sports. Archery, badminton, baseball. Oh, baseball is not included. Wait, what's this? What my category 1, 2, and 3? Arnis. Baseball, basketball, swimming, boat race, I think wala. Esports will be included soon, right? Floorball, lawn bowls. Ito yata yung mga sinasabi ni Mock na hindi kasali. Indoor hockey, futsal, obstacle racing. Isn't this one thing that we excel in? Pagdating sa sports, obstacle course races. Mga Pinoy sobrang galing din dyan. Wushu. Yeah, so I guess hindi nga talaga marami. I want to see this change though. I hope that sooner or later, maging 4th na ang Philippines. I mean, we're not that far away from Vietnam, right? And I guess it's only some kind of Mandela effect na iniisip nating sobrang galing ng Singapore pagdating sa sports. But even here with the ASEAN Games, they are just sixth. A far sixth place compared to our fifth place. Eto kasi yun. This is what I've been sniffing, chat. Smelling salts. So it's just ammonia. So ito usually pinapasinghot sa mga taong nagfi-faint. And if you make a person who's sober and conscious sniff this, they're just gonna get a massive urge to take a deep breath. And it gets them super hyped, gets me super hyped, and ready for the lift. Ano to? Acete de manzanilla. Ano yung acete de manzanilla? What is that? Ito. The ointment yung ginagamit pang hilot. Nah, I don't think you should sniff this at every set. Only in maximum effort lifts, I would say. Maybe your top set. Maybe you're supposed to do like a max triple or a max 1 rep. Maybe that's when you should use it. Yung smelling salts rather. Sabi ni Shark Tooth, basketball daw, women's under 18, promising. By the way, nakita nyo ba yung USA athlete that won gold and is only in high school? Ain't that nuts? So there's this USA track and field athlete, I think track athlete, part siya ng relay in a 400-meter relay yata. And isa siya sa mga legs ng relay na yon. I think the guy's only 17 or 16 even. And nanalo siya ng Olympic medal niya. And nag-post siya ng selfie saying na, "Can't believe school starts in 2 weeks. Hashtag Olympian, hashtag gold." Grabe maka-flex. I'm jealous. Honestly, can you imagine being in high school and having an Olympic gold medal? Pag uwi mo sa school mo, my goodness, you will be welcomed like a Carlos Yulo. Baka yung principal magbigay ng principal award sa'yo. What was I doing when I was 17 years old? I don't know, man. I feel like I was caught between playing video games, figuring out how not to smell, and trying my best to play an instrument with the sole goal of impressing girls, which, is not a good goal at all. I had to learn that. I know, right? How do you go back to being a kid again after winning gold? I mean, you'd love to wear that thing around your neck everywhere you go. Ganda, diba? I mean, I wish the best talaga for that kid. Such a promising future. Maybe we can search him up. USA athlete, track athlete, gold high school. This kid, man. Not Noah Lyles. Not Carl Lewis. Olympics. There. Quincy Wilson. This kid, man. Look at that. Even looks like a kid. 16. And look at that. What a flex. Dang, I really got school in 2.5 weeks. Bruh. Solid. I mean, I'm not... No one can be mad at this, right? There you go. 4x4 100-meter relay. Galing, galing. And he's that good. Can you imagine? 16 years old siya. And yet, pinili siya for the Olympics. I mean, the track pool of talents in the US is not short of really well-trained athletes. And yet, of all the people, of all the athletes in that sport, they picked a 16-year-old, which means that guy is must be super good. I thought of that too. Maganda yung tanong ni Sharktooth. Yung incentives ng medalists in other countries versus here in the Philippines. No. It's not that at all. It's the complete reverse. I don't think the US even has incentive for gold medalists. Meron ba? Let's see. We can ask our best friend. When were you last updated? If I'm not mistaken, they had to rush update ChatGPT to be in line with the Olympics. There you go. See? August 4. What are the incentives of USA Olympic athlete for winning gold? There you go. Maybe that's a good enough question. Cash bonus. Gold medal. Oh, not bad, right? 37.5. That's 2 million pesos. Sponsorships, endorsements, increased media attention, Hi Manila Dubai, prize money from other sources, support and resources is national recognition. So yeah, not as epic as Carlos Yulo. Let's go Manila Dubai. Not as epic as Carlos Yulo's 2-bedroom condo. Nor is it anywhere near his Unli buffet or infinite flights from PAL. Thank you, Manila Dubai. So, yeah. Meron, but not as epic, right? 35 million yata, di ba yung makukuha ni Carlos Yulo as a cash bonus? Yeah. I kind of wish though na yung 35 million cash bonus ni Carlos Yulo and the 2-bedroom condo he's getting from Mega World. Kind of wish it's a 5-year contract, not like a lifetime contract for 35M. I think that's fair for an Olympian of his prestige and level of influence. I feel like 5-year contract, 7-year contract max, 5M per year. 7-year contract, 2-bedroom condo, 35M. Not so bad, right? Pero kung yung kontrata niya sa Mega World, like lifelong, I think it was Mock who suggested, di ba? Na kailangan yata ng magandang financial manager, if not PR manager si Carlos Yulo for managing all the prizes. Yo, Mock, I know you can make this happen. I know you can pull the strings as VP ng PAL. Alam kong kaya mong gawin yan. Free miles na kailangan gamitin right away. Specifically, maybe to go back to Taiwan. I don't know what you did to me, Mock and Paulo. You guys got me in love with Taiwan. I'm looking at the photos because I have to upload them sooner or later. And my gosh, chat, I think you've been there with all our recent travels. And we didn't really begin traveling till the pandemic. And of all the places that we've been to, and I say we because every time we go somewhere, we stream still. I think pinaka nagustuhan ko talaga Taiwan. We haven't been to many countries, don't get me wrong. We haven't been to that many places locally either. But at least with the core memories formed in each of these places, I think Taiwan is the most G for me. Wait, no way. Upgraded that to 3-bedroom condo. Is that for real? Yeah, Carlos Yulo has been doing really, really good. Di ba ever since siya yung Milo kid? Really, really did. Charge to my cost center. I also like Pal. Pero may complaint ako, Mok. Bakit naman ganun yung lasa ng breakfast options natin, Mok? Normally masarap pagkain sa Pal, 'di ba? Bakit yung breakfast parang medyo it ain't it? Every other experience with Pal, goods naman. Pagdating sa pagkain lalo na. Parang yung breakfast lang yung medyo nanibago ako. Yeah. Hindi talaga. Nahiya lang ako sabihin na hindi. Hindi talaga. Mainit lang yung kanin, pero everything else, room for improvement. Oh, nung 2020 lang ba naging Milo kid si Kaloy? You know, in my head, this guy has been a Milo kid since forever. Si ano pala? Si BBM pala yung Milo kid, di ba? Parang naalala ko nakalista sa achievements ni BBM. Ano siya? Champion sa Milo. Bata siya. Alright, thank you for clarifying that one, Caleb. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can be completely wrong in that one. Man, naol. One day, Mock, makakasama na rin ako sa Mabuhay Lounge. Ano muna, 1,000 more flights to go. Oh, okay. There you go, Caleb. First-hand information. Bawal ba singhutin ang Milo? Sobrang sakit siguro sa ilong. Literally, no, but yeah, I love Milo. I think Milo for a time tried to make Milo for adults. I forget the name of the Milo, but basically it had more protein, so I liked it, and ginagamit ko siya as like a filler for drinks. Like I would mix it with my whey para may asukal yung whey ko, because whey oftentimes is sugar free. So yun, yeah, I used to like the Milo that came out with Ovaltine. I like Ovaltine for the candies, pero Milo forever, man. I'm kind of biased towards Milo. Okay, let's go to our content for today, which is cool guides. Cool guides. And like I mentioned earlier, that this is going to be a very interesting exploration adventure that we're going to go through. This subreddit has 5 million members, and they really, really have just general interesting stuff to look at and binge on. So if you're the type na interested lang sa trivia, random information, displayed and arranged, organized in a way that is easily digestible, you may want to check out the subreddit Cool Guides. For example, the top post for today, this one, a cool guides to moments that shape the internet. I mean, just check this out. Weren't we all a part of this experience? Moments that shape the internet. I mean, we don't really have to go through each one of them, but a quick look and you'll see that in 1991 nagsimula yung internet. First online order, 1994, 95, Amazon. Stuff that shaped the internet as we know it today. Oh, check it out. 2016. 2016. Pokemon Go. What the heck? We were just talking about Pokemon last night. 2019, the word influencer. Nasa dictionary. I can't believe that the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge is also here. Netflix 2007. iPhone 2007. Diba? Google 98. Wi-Fi. What? There was Wi-Fi. Yeah. Yeah, my Wi-Fi na 1997. Hindi lang high speed. But I remember, may pinanood tayong commercial, diba? Sino yung nagsabi na nasa Seattle's best siya? Eastwood. There's this tech channel before on Studio 23. This dude talking to us about Wi-Fi. Seattle's best sa Eastwood. No 9gag, but I'm pretty sure... Well, they're surfing the internet, 1992. The first webcam, 1991, is put to use. What the... Can you imagine what that must have been like? 1991 webcam. Ano kayang itsura nun? That must have been a crazy pixelated potato camera. No first use of email, but you have Hotmail in 96, Gmail 2004. Galing. All right, another one. Let's rank this. Let's make this top all time. Here, this is one of my favorite ones. I see this all the time on the internet. How to paint a room. And in fact, in my bedroom, I follow this principle. Galing, diba? So stuff like this is what's worth looking at sa subreddit na to. It does, paint just plays such a huge role in influencing the way a room is perceived. Pretty neat, especially if may bala kayo magpa-renovate or magpagawa ng bahay. Let's make the stop for the year. Puro COVID yung content eh. A cool guide to the best TV shows of all time. Ooh, magkakaalaman dito ah. There, I'm gonna zoom this one in for you. Look at that. All time. Apparently, best TV show of all time, chat. Breaking Bad. Anybody agree? Breaking Bad nga ba ang number 1 of all time? I would say. I love Breaking Bad. Game of Thrones. Ugh. Maybe for the first 3 or 4 seasons. Chernobyl, never ka pa napanood? Actually, I want to save this image. Sopranos, Band of Brothers, The Wire. Band of Brothers, I think merong sa Benifam mga nanood neto and can swear by it. The Wire, Better Call Saul, another favorite. Stranger Things. I think ilan sa Benifam trip din ng Stranger Things. You agree with these? Sup, Patrick? Agree, chat? Sa mga ratings na to. I just feel like Game of Thrones should be should go away. The last season was so bad that I personally don't think they should be here. They should go away. Friends is here, number 15. Succession is here, number 18. Black Mirror. I think Black Mirror should be placed higher. Honestly. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Let's see where that ranks. Wala. But The Bear is here. Sinong nakapanood ng The Bear? I think this is something that you guys keep recommending I watch. The Bear, number 40. Yep. No Prison Break, ER, or Grey's Anatomy, I think. Yeah, wala. Hannibal should be higher. What number is it right now? Number 39? I haven't seen it yet. Mandalorian, number 34. Seinfeld. A lot of people say, and I've never watched Seinfeld, but a lot of people say Seinfeld is one of the best TV shows of all time. Ang dami ring nanood ng The Boys, but are disappointed in the current season. Breaking Bad is really good. I can vouch for it. Severance, ang dami nagsasabi sobrang okay din yan. I hear that a lot. Black Mirror, I think I've only watched up until the third movie. Third season. Third season lang ng Black Mirror. And yung movie nila. What's Sense8? You know what should be here? You know what I think will be here? Not soon, before long. Shogun. Dami nagsasabi sobrang gandang TV series din ng Shogun. Yo, what's up? Thank you again, Manila, Dubai. Care. Yeah, I feel like Game of Thrones, just because they had such a bad last season, should be like number 99 or something. Love, Death, and Robots. Ang dami nagsasabi okay din yun. Where's Love, Death, and Robots? I feel like Love, Death, and Robots doesn't rank that high personally because hindi ako into cartoons that much. At least as the medium. Still mad that they canceled Sense8. Vikings, ang sabi nila, one of the TV series that could have replaced Game of Thrones. Wala sa list. Yeah, wala nga sa list. But ang dami nagsasabi. Marami akong personal friends who say that Love, Death, and Robots is good. Apart from that, Narcos. I've seen Narcos. I like it. I saw Narcos nung pandemic, chat. Succession, I honestly don't think should be at 18. I feel like they should be in the 30s. Dark is the slowest of slow burns. I'm not sure about Dark because I'm only taking your word for it, Patrick. But I have to say, it's the same with Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. Slow burn yung... Medyo slow talaga yung pace ng Breaking Bad and ng Better Call Saul. It's not for everyone for sure, lalo na if mahilig kayo sa fast pace or TikTok has ruined your attention span. Definitely not going to be a good TV series for you to watch. Kasi one episode could be just a setting or two parallel storylines, pero not a lot of things happening every episode. Give Batang Quiapo and give Batang Quiapo 10 more years and I feel like they will rank number 3,000. I'm kidding. I can't judge because I'm not a viewer of Batang Quiapo, but if local ratings are anything to stand by, a lot of people like Batang Quiapo. Otherwise, they wouldn't be staying in the air for this long, diba? Hi, Micordy. Welcome po sa stream. Okay, what else do we have here? Here, this is nice. I saw this earlier today and, not yet Wellness Wednesday, but I think this is worth reading, chat, because as a psych major, there are so many things, so many terms that are misconstrued. Top of mind are two. The one is how people loosely use the word OC. Being OC is not as simple as organizing your things to look a certain way because you like it to look that way, or fixing the chair sa table, sa tabi ng table para hindi siya baluktot because you feel that it's nicer that way. That's not being OC. Or making sure pag binubura mo yung blackboard na mabura mo lahat kasi ayaw mo maiwan yung isang spot, looks weird, looks off, triggers you. That's not being OC. Those could be OCD behaviors, but you do not have OCD because you happen to like to clean things, right? So that's one word na masyadong loosely ginagamit. And I know I'm kind of being super straight-edged by being very preachy about it. But I guess because I am passionate dahil nga major ko siya, it's one of those things that can kind of do more harm than good. Because when we use certain disabilities like OCD that loosely, nawawala yung seriousness ng OCD mismo. Another one, when people say, when other people say, oh, antisocial mo naman, or ano yan, antisocial. No. Maybe you're just shy. Maybe you're just a little reserved, but you're not antisocial. Because to be antisocial is actually a disability, right? To be truly antisocial is different from people just not wanting to talk. Or maybe you're just introverted, but you're not antisocial. So may ganun, di ba? There are some stuff that we got to watch, especially now that I think we can all agree that mental health is something we kind of want to put more emphasis on. Lalo na today where naglalabasan yung mga traumas nating lahat. Diba? Deadpool really made a good joke out of it na mga Gen Zs ngayon, trauma flexing yung ginagawa. It's a good joke, but also a good joke means that real social issues are being brought up and at the same time being brought up in a way that's easily communicated. So that's what makes up a good joke. So yeah, this is it. Pop psychology, actual psychology. Start with the term gaslighting. Yeah, that's actually OCD behavior. OCD behavior ang chewing food in odd numbers, or making sure you have an equal amount of food between your teeth, your right and your left side of the mouth. Those are all OCD behaviors. They're a symptom of maybe underlying anxiety. But to be diagnosed with OCD, you have to fill in certain parameters, which is not limited to your OCD behaviors or your OCPD, your obsessive compulsive personality disorders. So it's more intense to have OCD. That's true, D. Glamorizing OC, depression, or ADD has become a trend, and I think it's something. It's a good start that we are becoming more familiar with these disabilities, mental disabilities. But I think it shouldn't stop at the good start. It should be developed some more and some more para mas mapag-usapan pa natin. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. With the shades, shark tooth. Okay, so gaslighting, when someone according to pop psychology, gaslighting is when someone lies to you or tries to convince you that you're wrong. Actual psychology will say that gaslighting is an elaborate strategy where you are manipulated to question your reality, memory, or sanity, not just a disagreement over what happened. Pop psychology. Triggered means that something makes you uncomfortable or annoyed. But actually, a trigger is something that causes a sudden increase in symptoms like flashbacks in PTSD or compulsions in OCD. A trigger is not just a source of general discomfort. So that's a good way to differentiate it. General discomfort is not necessarily a trigger. A trigger, is a trigger. A trigger reignites something that is rooted from traumatic experiences. And so that's when people suddenly behave so differently than how they normally do, because their behaviors are rooted in their childhood experiences. So trigger, diba? Not necessarily just childhood, by the way. Could be traumatic experiences as well. A very clear example of a trigger, chat, would be our soldiers who have been to battle and umuwi na sila. They're done with their service. Mga sundalo, right? Who have experienced actual combat, violence, and tapos na sila. They've been debriefed. They're done with their duties. And then, sa gabi, pag natutulog sila, tas may naririnig silang ambulance, nagigising sila tas nagwawala sila. That's a trigger. Very, very, very clear trigger. So it's not just general discomfort. People who are rude, mean, or self-centered are narcissists, according to pop psychology. But according to actual psychology, everyone has some narcissistic traits. Politicians, actually, chat, are very narcissistic. You need to have a certain amount of narcissism, and you have to be some kind of a sociopath to be a politician. And many people are unpleasant or abusive without being narcissists. Narcissistic personality disorder is a clinical diagnosis, and it doesn't always lead to abusive behavior. And then lastly, pop psychology. Trauma is anything that hurts you. Actual psychology, anything that overwhelms your ability to cope can be traumatic. Akala ko, ano to? I know one. I was about to think Black Adam. What's this? I know one. Oh, so long time no see. So long time no see. Long time no see. Oh my goodness, Ninang. Long time. What's up, Ninang? So yeah, that's what it is. And most of the time, I'm very loose when it comes to being so strict between terms. But for this one, I think we can all agree that, there's work to be done for the way we use these terms. Not just, I'm also guilty of using these terms interchangeably. Cool guide to sailor tattoos. See what I mean? Itong subreddit na to, na cool guides of just random stuff. Sobrang interesting. Let's look at a few. Anchor. A single anchor signified that a sailor had crossed the Atlantic or was enrolled in the merchant marines. Harpoon. Marker of a whaler or a member of a fishing fleet. Dragon, a sailor who had been or served in China. This one's interesting. Dagger through a rose, signifying that the sailor was loyal and willing to fight anything, even something as sweet as a rose. Ooh, baby, next tattoo idea. Pwede, di ba? Dagger through a rose. Hula girl, US sailors who had been to Hawaii. A rope, knot of rope around the wrist indicated the sailor's rank as a deckhand. Nautical star, last one. A good luck charm ensuring sailors would find their way home. I like it. Ooh. Another nice one. Evolution of the alphabet. What? Stuff that I don't think about. Pero when you see these things, it's like binging on an almanac. Check it out. You have your A through Z here. And alphabets apparently started since 1750 BCE. Wow, look at that. What we know as Z today, if you trace it back, was all the way here in the beginning of the old alphabet. This is really cool. I don't really know what to make out of it other than ang fascinating niya tingnan. Anong star sa shoulder, D? I feel like to decipher this, or at least to have figured out the origins, Sharktooth, professionals who have dedicated decades of their lives with hundreds of hours, thousands of hours worth of research ang nangyari to yield this simplified graph. Because it's not like somebody discovered an alphabet, right, from 1750 and was like, ooh, mukhang A to Z to ah. But it's pretty cool because if you look at letter M and you trace it back all the way to its origins, kind of looks the same, but different still. Then you M here. Look at the letter M. It's in the middle of your screens. M evolved to this, to this, to this, to this, to this. If you think about it, iba pa ang Roman alphabet, right? Because they didn't have the letter J apparently, and neither did they have the U and W. But they had serifs, which are these little tails that you see by the end of each letter. The Roman alphabet. Galing, diba? I mean, can you imagine the stuff humans have achieved? I remember reading this or hearing about it in a podcast perhaps, that it's almost as if our brains were wired to create language. It's like it's always been a matter of time. Like, let's say you dump cavemen again in another place. Let's say you had that let's say kaya mong gawin yun, and suddenly you could summon cavemen in some remote island and just observe them over the course of thousands of years. They're naturally gonna find ways to talk to each other. Kasi yung brains nila, much like our ancestor cavemen, were just wired to do it that way. I wish, Tavis. I wish. Why make life so complicated, right? Oh, that's nice, Steffi. Another meaning with dagger and the rose is the person bearing the tattoo has experienced being in prison. Woof. I wonder why. Bakit dagger and rose for prison? Oh, I like this one, chat. Let's do it. Maybe this could be our last one. But again, we've only been through a few, and you probably have an idea on, at least for me, how interesting this subreddit is. Check it out. It's a good find. And I feel like babalikan natin to in the future because we can talk for hours for just one graph or for just one guide. So we can end with this kasi marami rin to. But common misconceptions, right? Early ancestors who evolved with the capacity for speech had better luck finding mates. That is true too if you think about it from an evolutionary standpoint, that eventually those who could talk to other fellow apes had a higher chance of propagating and spreading their genes, right? Yeah, that makes complete sense too, Sugar Dad. Okay, here. Different tongue parts. Ooh. This one I feel like this one we're all familiar with. So I'm gonna zoom this one in. For our viewers na nasa vertical platforms, I don't think you're gonna be able to see the ones on the sides. Ang makikita nyo lang yung nasa gitna. So different tongue parts. Of course, do your own research. And let's take all of this with a grain of salt. Okay? Apparently, bubble size over the top right here ng screen, how much Google hits each of these myths have. Okay, let's go. Different tongue parts. Apparently, it's a myth because there are no different sections for each taste. Bitter, sour, salty, sweet, and umami. Yeah. Apparently, it's spread all over. Electric fan at night. Big myth in South Korea that this is deadly. Very unlikely to harm you unless you put the fan in the bed. Napoleon was short. It was a tall tale. Haha. 5'7", he was actually above average height for a Frenchman of this time. I think this one is also a myth that we all think about. Kapag ginigising ang mga sleepwalkers, it's bad because, you know, it could be very dangerous for them. Actually, yes, you have to wake up sleepwalkers. They'll be really confused, but it's okay because it's more likely that they will hurt themselves kung di sila ginising. Bulls hate red is also a myth. Apparently, bulls are colorblind. They actually react to emotions of the bullfighter's cloth as a perceived threat. And also, yung intense movement ng cloth gets them, for lack of a better word, triggered. Great Wall of China is not visible from space. Myth. So stop saying it. Very straightforward. Bananas grow on trees? What the? Actually grow on massive herbs that resemble trees. What? So bananas grow on herbs, not trees, chat. What? Okay. Dogs sweat by salivating? Apparently no. They regulate temperature through panting. They actually sweat through their foot pads. Ooh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. We can ask ChatGPT. I think that's pretty cool. Is there a man-made object that is visible from space? I swear, if ChatGPT says Wall of China, I'm gonna start questioning my my existence. One of the most famous examples is the Great Wall of China. While it's often said to be visible from space, it's more accurately visible from low Earth orbit and under certain conditions such as clear weather and good lighting. Other examples include large cities and their light pollution, major road networks, and certain large-scale structures like airports. The visibility of these objects depend largely on the quality of the satellite imagery and the specific location from which they are observed. Yeah, there you go. So basically, to answer your question, Manny, wala. Don't eat and swim. Nope, it doesn't increase your risk of cramps. Actually, the biggest risk of cramps, according to this cool guide, is alcohol. But a full stomach will make you short of breath. I guess because a lot of the blood supply mapupunta sa tiyan mo. And so you'll be more likely to be short of breath. Einstein failed maths. That one I've never heard before. So apparently that's also a myth. This one is cool. We have 5 senses. Apparently a myth. We actually have close to 20, including balance, pain, movement, hunger, thirst, etc. So maybe this is a definition thing, right? Thank you, Mommy Keiko. Thank you, Mommy Keiko. Wow, pa full pack. Thank you, Mommy Keiko. Yes, I'm a cop. For our US friends, apparently, undercover police do not have to identify themselves as cops. Oh, that's a good one. So, North Korea. To answer your question, Papa P, may sumagot dito. Sabi ni D, North Korea is visible from space, or at least low orbit space, not because of their man-made structures, but the lack of it. Kasi kulang sa ilaw ang North Korea. And makikita mo siya because in contrast sa mga katabi niyang nations, may light pollution. Hi Miguel, welcome to stream. MSG. Oh, this one, chat. This one is my favorite, and I think a lot of us fall victim to this, and for the longest time I've been trying to say that this isn't true. Pero MSG doesn't lead to headaches. So you know how in a Chinese restaurant, usong-uso yung sumasakit na ata yung batok ko, or yung pagtatayo mahihilo, and then us saying it isn't true, sasabihin ng mga tao, nangyari sa akin eh. I personally experienced it. Sumakit talaga ulo ko. It's not true. I think the biggest risk of MSG, if I'm not mistaken, schizophrenia. If I remember correctly, MSG and schizophrenia. MSG consumption has been linked to increased pain sensitivity and pain intolerance. There is strong evidence that glutamate is a factor in schizophrenia, and it has been associated with anxiety, stress, and depression. So my friends, if there's one reason to avoid MSG, it's not because of the headache. It won't kill you either, but it can be a huge factor. Strong evidence for schizophrenia. Nabetsin ako, diba? So it's not true. It's not true. Maybe sumakit yung ulo mo because you have hypertension, and Chinese food does have a tendency to be very oily, high in sodium, and can contribute to your hypertensive symptoms. Okay, channeling, going back a bit here. Tinanong ni Manny kanina, is being sexually aroused is a human sense? Are all the senses? List down all the senses of a human. I heard that there are more than just 5. Let's see. ChatGPT isn't the best source, but for simplicity's sake, ito yung basic, yung commonly recognized: sight, hearing, taste, smell, touch, proprioception, vestibular sense, big words, thermoception, nociception. Is being sexually aroused one of them? I don't think we can really say this, but For the sake of education, chat. Sexual arousal itself isn't typically categorized as one of the traditional senses. However, it involves a complex interplay of multiple sensory inputs and physiological responses. So, ayan. So that answers the question very well, right? Not a traditional sense in the sense of the word, pero complex interplay apparently ng iba-ibang mga senses natin. Yun ang lacking sa karamihan sa atin, Ron. What's this? Not read somewhere na MSG does not have competition? What do you mean by this, Sharktooth? By MSG not having competition? Alam pa ba ng generation now yung Ajinomoto brand? Yeah, I think so. Yun na nga, common sense is not that common. Yeah, well, eating high sodium foods can trigger hypertensive symptoms, but it's not MSG on its own, right? Okay. Goldfish having 3-second memory. That's the favorite one. I for one, always think this. While not the smartest, goldfish boast a memory span of 3 months. Better than most politicians. Dinagdag pa dito. Humans and dinosaurs. Despite 41% of US adults thinking they coexisted, we actually missed each other by 63 million years. That one, I'm pretty aware of. Did you know that, chat? I think the modern human is only 50,000 years old. If not 200k. Tanong natin dito. How old are humans? How old are humans? 300,000 years old. So, yep. Talagang hindi tayo nagsabay sa dinosaurs because dinosaurs millions of years. Actually, sometimes it's so hard to wrap around my head actually that dinosaurs ruled the world at one point. Diba? Crazy. Not a myth. Caffeine helps alleviate migraine. I think that's true because of the way caffeine helps with blood flow. Kaya kung isipin ninyo, may mga gamot na paracetamol with caffeine for headaches. I forget what that is. Ano yung caffeine paracetamol na gamot? There you go. Paracetamol combined with caffeine, according sa Unilab, led to faster onset of pain relief and prolonged it for up to 3 hours. So that's true. Good trivia from Sharktooth. It's a cockroach older? Sir Pat, welcome to stream. Ay, thank you, Ash, for the follow. Ano to? Wait, nawalan na tayo ng music. Play lang tayo ng music. Let's say some beats. Where were we? How about cockroaches? How old are they? Napunta tayo sa ipis. Very long time. 320 to 350 million years ago. There you go. Kasabay nila mga dinosaurs, Ron. That answers your question. Yeah, Sharktooth, can we have a nickname for you? What do you want to be called online? Hi Fame, hi Rove, hi Jay, welcome po sa stream. Yeah, any online name, any nickname you want is cool. Like you know how Sugar Dad is now D, and you know how Mock is the VP of PAL. Mabuhay Miles ah. Do cockroaches used to be much bigger than they are now. Yes, here we go. Ito na, Paolo. I'm sorry for confirming your worst nightmares. Some ancient cockroaches were significantly larger than the ones we commonly see today. Jesus! There were cockroach-like insects which had wingspans of 2.5 feet. What the heck, dude? Pass, pre. No way, bro. What the heck? This ain't it, fam. Ain't no way. Oh, parang ano no, pwede ka na mag-impake. Kapag may ipis na ganyan, sige, sa'yo na yung bahay na to. Ako na lang ang aalis. Ako na mag-a-adjust. Okay, more stuff. We're more than halfway past through this one. Shaving thickens hair. This is my favorite, chat. The first time I saw this myth debunked was Gillette, actually. Was from a Gillette post. Shaving thickens hair. Nope. Regrown hair isn't thicker, coarser, or darker. It just appears so because it's no longer tapered. So you know how at the base of a hair follicle, medyo makapal siya and then panipis siya ng panipis? So when you shave... Oy, HD! Welcome to stream! So when you shave the hair off your skin, it only ends up looking thicker because what's left is the thickest part of the hair. So shaving does not thicken hair. Let's go, HD! Wild chat. HD just dropped 6 million worth of VGs. Nope. I take that back. HD just dropped 10 million worth of VGs. Thank you, HD. Better to wax versus shave. That one, I guess, depends on your goals. It's hard to say which one is better because people who probably don't like pain will avoid waxing. Right? I'm sorry. Oo nga, si Stein. Stein, Manny. Magagalit yata si Stein sa kaibigan mo, Manny. Na nagsabi masyadong mataas yung... na hindi pleasing ang Filipino hotdog. Because Stein loves his hot dogs for sure. Lahat ng klaseng luto, GC Stein. Oh yeah, that's nuts, by the way. Yung first period ng girls, ihilamos daw sa muka. Yeah, a lot of old wives' tales for sure, still being propagated until today. There's another one we know, very, very much acquainted with, pasma. Right? Pasma, bangungot, only in the Philippines. Because only in the Philippines siya nagiging uso. But it ain't true. Pagiging pasmado is a myth. You can research that, Google it, and fact check me. And bangungot after eating, tas tutulog. The worst thing that can happen to you if busog kang natulog is you choke on your own puke. Which is why kung busog ka pero inaantok ka na at gusto mo matulog, best to sleep on your side. So if you end up puking, you puke sideways and it doesn't choke you, right? Let's go! What the heck? More from HD. Thank you so much. Ayan, Stein. Para sa'yo raw, libre na ang munggo sandwich. Caffeine dehydrates you? Not really. The diuretic effect of caffeine is offset by the amount of water in that caffeinated beverage. We evolved from chimps. apparently not true. Along with bonobos, they are our closest living genetic relatives. A shared ancestor lived 5 to 8 years ago. This one I don't really understand. What's a bonobo? Huh? Okay. Humans? Closest living relatives. Oh, okay. So we didn't evolve from chimps, like strictly speaking. I'm not quite sure what to make of this statement. I think somebody here who knows more about evolution may share a thing or two. But yeah, we it's a myth that we evolved from chimps. But they are our closest living genetic relative. And then evolution is a theory. People saying that because it's a theory, it's not real. That in itself, though, is a myth. Just because it's a theory doesn't mean it's not true. So evolution is real and it actually happened, according to this one. Left and right brain. Apparently, may myth din surrounding this thinking. No solid division between talents of each hemisphere. Left brain can learn right brain functions and vice versa. The cool thing about the brain, chat, is that the brain has this thing called elasticity. I forget the term. Brain elasticity. Plasticity. Neuroplasticity. There you go. Grabe. The brain, there are so many accounts, and you can fact check this one too. There are so many accounts of people literally losing chunks of their brain and then being a totally different person, going through therapy, and then becoming at least 99% of who they used to be. At most. I don't know which one. But basically what I'm trying to say here is a lot of stroke patients, stroke victims who are able to return to normal is largely because of how the stuff in your brain know how to reorganize itself. And I think that's pretty cool. Like sometimes, you know, much as Mr. Google ako at Mr. Science ako, when I just think about how insanely well designed we are, I can't help but think there's just a greater being out there knowing exactly what they're doing when they created life. Because that's crazy, right? Can you imagine that? Neuroplasticity, right? That's neat. Vaccines cause autism. This is another big one. I think nagkaroon talaga ng big failure nung pandemic, which created even more fear against vaccines. I listened to this podcast. It's a pretty long podcast, but basically this doctor was one of the people who approved the COVID vaccines. And aminado siya that yung trust ng taong bayan globally sa health authorities got a massive decline nung pandemic, which worsened the relationship between the average citizen and the medical industry. It doesn't help na sobrang laki na nung animosity natin sa pharmacy, 'di ba? Sa big pharma. Ba't ang mahal ng gamot? Ba't kailangan ganito? Ba't kailangan dami kong inumin? And you know, there's already a lot of anger against big pharma being so capitalistic. And so when vaccines and COVID vaccines were promoted during the pandemic, yes, it worked. yes, there's enough evidence to prove na it's safe. But the problem here is that hindi maayos na communicate ng institutions natin, ng health institutions natin, yung idea na because we were building a boat and sailing it at the same time, we're bound to make mistakes along the way. Hindi umaamin sa mistakes yung ano natin, yung medical leaders natin. And because of that, nagmukha lang na inuuto tayo. Right? Where in reality, they were making honest mistakes with the kind of information they had at the time. But instead of admitting that or communicating that in a way that would make us appreciate the idea that science is evolving and that, you know, we're learning in real time kung paano ba gumana yung COVID virus, they just wanted to double down on the things they were already wrong with. So, nagkaroon tayo ng big issue doon. And I just wanted to say that because vaccines causing autism, vaccines causing all these problems is still something that plagues a lot of us. There's so much evidence, overwhelming amounts of evidence that vaccines result in a very big net positive. Anyway, drop pennies kill. I think this one is from the myth na kung nagtapon ka raw ng penny from the Empire State Building, it could actually kill somebody. No, it can't. Palabas na tayo. What? This one? What? 3 wise men? There were what? 3 wise men. Anybody who's familiar with Bible passages? Apparently, 3 wise men is a myth because nowhere does it specify that there were 3. I think there were 3 gifts, right? Wasn't it frankincense, myrrh, and gold? And any 3 gifts? 3 gifts by 3 wise men. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. There you go. Pero apparently, nowhere in the Testaments does it say na may tatlo. Alcohol keeps you warm. Not true. It dilates warm blood vessels, creating the impression of warmth. It can actually drop core body temperature. Oh. So, ano nga, myth lang talaga yung 3 wise men. This one is big time myth as well. I think a lot of us, especially with, you know, it didn't make it easier that the movie Limitless came out. So, the myth that we only use 10% of the brain is a very widely circulated myth that kind of sucks, especially for professionals who have been studying the brain all their lives. Sobrang pain siguro marinig na kumalat sa pop culture that we only use a certain percentage of our brain. You know, with Limitless, the movie, you know that one? This one, right? What's this guy's name again? Bradley Cooper. So you know this movie Limitless, and then the entire premise is the idea that the Limitless pill allows you to use 100% of your brain because we only use 6% of it every day. I like the idea of the movie, but I think because I had the idea na, you know, this isn't necessarily true, hindi ko na appreciate yung movie as much as I should have. Diba? So, it's not true. We use 100% of our brain all the time. So, it's a misunderstood metaphor, apparently. Um, Another one related to the Bible. Satan rules hell. Apparently, in the Bible, it doesn't actually say that. Ever. Oh, this one I didn't know. This one today ko lang nalaman. What's up, Christian? What? I didn't know this one. So, ito ngayon ko lang nalaman. Because kapag ako sinisipon, iniiwasan ko uminom ng gatas. Because I had the belief that pag umiinom ka ng gatas, nag-i-increase yung mucus secretion mo. Apparently, it's not true. I learned something new today. Alcohol kills brain cells only in heavy users. So, my dear chat, you know what to do with that information. So, pag heavy drinkers lang, nakakapatay ng brain cells ang alcohol. Ooh, my friends who like athletics and going to the gym for educational purposes, pag-usapan natin to. So apparently, myth lang yung no intercourse before the game. Apparently, there's no evidence that coitus impairs athletic performance. Now you know. Now you know. Jihad, I think, as kids, we had this misconception na ang jihad, holy war. "7 years to digest for gum" isn't true as well. That's pretty much it. But yeah, chat, let me send this so you could fact check this. This one is worth noting as well. This one was in 2014. So if you look down here, 2014 pa yung information na ito. Some of this could be different. Some of this could have changed. So worth noting that everything we talked about for this last cool guide is essentially at this point 10 years old. So let me send it to our memes and links so you can check it out on your own. Is the placebo effect a myth? No, placebo is real. I mean, in the sense that the placebo effect is an actual real phenomenon. There's even another one. It's called the nocebo effect. Define. I forget. Wait, let's ask ChatGPT to define nocebo for us. Define simply what is a nocebo effect compared to a placebo effect. Yan. Para rin masagot natin yung concern ni Sharktooth. Ni Nemo. Yan na lang. Nemo na lang pangalan ni Sharktooth. Haba naman nito. Okay. A nocebo effect is when you experience negative symptoms or side effects because you believe something harmful will happen even when it is harmless. A placebo is when you experience positive effects because you believe a treatment is working even if it's inactive or has no real therapeutic value. Okay, so nocebo is essentially negative outcomes. Placebo, positive outcomes. So I think a good idea of a placebo effect would be how... You know what? Let's Google it. Let's just also chat GPT that one para mas maganda yung example bilang I'm pretty sure I have crappy analogies in my mind. What are simple everyday examples of both these effects? Give one for each. Placebo effect. If you take a sugar pill thinking it's a powerful headache medicine and your headache improves because you believe it's helping, that's the placebo effect. So it's real. That's actually very real. Nocebo effect. Okay, so if you hear that a certain medication has common side effects like nausea, and then you start to feel nauseous after taking it, even if it's just a harmless vitamin, that's the nocebo effect. Now you know, placebo, nocebo. I feel like today's stream, chat, after today's stream, we are all now a lot smarter than before the stream started. And I thank you. I thank you for being here and being very engaging throughout this very text heavy, very attention heavy latter part of our live stream. Huge shout out for everybody who hung out. Happy birthday ulit kay Bok. That's Francis for you, chat. Thank you for being here. Steffi with the coitus. Steffi, Nemo, Stein, Ron, Christian, OJ, Bok, Francis, Paolo, Mock, Stein, Manny, Patrick, Caleb, Paring Ray, Faye was here too. Huge shout out sa pa-blowout ni Bok. Big time super chat. If may gusto pang humabol, gusto maging member, now is your chance. We're trying to hit 100 para yun na yung floor natin, chat. Ceiling is at 125, but I hope we can make our floor 100. If di pa kayo member, consider becoming a member. You could become a member offline as well. You could gift memberships if you want to. If you're feeling a little bit generous today, memberships in general are one of the best ways to support the live stream. Shout out din sa aking beta family for giving an insane amount of VGs tonight. Thank you so much. Mommy Keiko as well, Irving, Feather Diva for all dropping VGs as well. To D, I'm not sure kung andito ka ba sa TikTok, but thank you for hanging out as well. Yeah. D, you still here? I'm not sure if D's still here, pero D's been hanging out. Sana mas magkita pa tayo. Thank you so much for tonight, chat. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's topic. Anong topic natin bukas? Let's see. Going here to the Discord. Topic is... Oh, this one's interesting. Filipino tayo bukas. Stream ends when I speak in English or else do 5 push-ups. We'll define the rules for that tomorrow. For now, good night, everybody. Have a great evening, everybody. See you tomorrow.